Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of BCN's Beyond the Network podcast. I'm Jeanne Duca, BCN's Chief Marketing Officer, and I'm beyond thrilled today to welcome our special guest, Adam Edwards, CEO of Telarus. Welcome to the program, Adam.
Thanks, Jeanne. It's great to be here with you.
Great. It's so wonderful to see you. When I visited you out in Utah back at the end of February, it's unbelievable how time has flown, and here we are heading into the summer months. It's really unbelievable how fast things go, isn't it?
Yeah, already Q2. I mean, we're close to halfway through the year, which is hard to believe.
It sure is. Well, listen, I wanted to start and just ask you if you have any reflections you'd like to share with our audience about Q1. I know we've seen some ups and downs, a little bit of whipsawing in the economy. What are you hearing from your technology advisor community? Any trends or challenges that they're sharing with you and the team?
I got to tell you, it's all over the place. You talk to some people, hey, I closed my biggest deal ever. You talk to some people, it's like the funnel dried up or the funnel stacking up. But the pattern we've seen in aggregate, we see thousands of advisors, and you kind of look at this across the country, across regions, and sometimes there are patterns and sometimes there are not. But the pattern that we saw was January was really off.
Mhm.
And I think there was just a lot of uncertainty. I believe around the election, a lot of people. When that happens, what I find is this channel thrives in an up market or a down market. We found
Interesting.
that, COVID created this freeze up of, everyone stalled out for a minute. And then once they realized what was going on, then they started making changes. Hey, got to work from home. UCaaS sales went through the roof. CX sales went up. We've got to reduce costs. All of a sudden, down market, up market, doesn't matter. When people know they've got to do something, they're making changes, then we
Mhm.
can have a conversation. The real challenge I find we have is when there is uncertainty. That seems to be a paralysis for a lot of these companies going, whoa, what do we do? And so I find that, some of these companies are racing ahead. Hey, we got these AI initiatives, and so we're going to talk anything AI, or we're reserving time, we're putting things on pause, so we're over here looking at things. There are so many different ways that are being reacted. And what is remarkable to me right now is the duality of this excitement over AI and the opportunity and the changes and the value it's going to create. But at the same
Sure.
time, dread over, hey, we've got tariffs, we've got, different things going on in the world that we've never seen before. AI could take all of our jobs. And so I don't think I've ever experienced a duality like this where there's so much hope and excitement and so much fear and uncertainty at the same time.
That,
And
that's so interesting. I love the way you frame that. And I think that's probably how people feel in general, right? Whether it's business or your personal life. I mean, you're excited about things, but yet you're nervous about things. So how are technology advisors dealing with that duality that you describe?
I think most are, they look at the opportunities and they're excited about it. What we're dealing with most right now is how does AI affect me and my
Mhm.
customers and the conversations I'm having with them? So if you look at a lot of our education, it has shifted over to AI, which, LLMs have taken over as the topic du jour. But that is not the be all end all of AI. If you look at Tesla, for example, they're not using LLMs to pilot their cars, their self-driving cars. When you look at like the network, like at BCN, it's not an LLM that is making those decisions, the routing, the optimization, security as well. So there's so
Mhm.
many different things going on with AI. The real concern, I think, among advisors is, hey, I need to get smarter fast because I am trusted by these people to be knowledgeable, and I'm getting out of my depth real fast. And so that's where we're focused with them.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this episode of BCN's Beyond the Network podcast with our special guest, Telarus CEO Adam Edwards. Stay tuned for future episodes. We look forward to seeing you again.